Welcome back. It's been a while, a little longer than I thought it might be since I checked back in. I moved to London about 2.5 weeks ago, maybe a little closer to 3 now, and I've been starting to settle in. I thought I'd be back a little more often, but just figuring things out, getting settled, and adjusting to life in London. As you can see, I'm in a different place than I was last time I checked in. Last time I checked in, I was actually in Winnipeg. I was just about to leave. Now I'm in London. I've been in the current place I'm at for about a week, and I'll let you know what's been going on. Like I said, I arrived here about 2.5 weeks ago. I stayed in a hostel for the first week. Actually, for the first 10 days. I was in one hostel for the first week and then switched to another one for a few days while I was looking for a place. So I got some advice from Step Abroad, the agency that helped me come over here, as well as talking to some other people that had experience out here that said, don't book a place before you come. You know, you just want to not only be safe because of scammers or things not seeming like they were in videos, but also just to get a sense of the areas, maybe meet some people before committing to anything and sending money to someone you don't know overseas. So that's what I did. I stayed in one hostel for a week, Clink 261. It was a nice place. It served its purpose. Older hostel, but clean, friendly staff, a smaller one. So met some good friends and had some good nights out with people that were there. It served its purpose. It wasn't the most beautiful hostel I've ever seen, but the location was great in King's Cross. And for the price, it was hard to beat. The room I was in for the first 5 or 6 days I was there, I actually went and booked a 4-bed room, a 4-bed dorm, which is the smallest they had, and generally the smallest they come when you're in a shared room, thinking that less people, it'd be a better fit. I'd have more space and privacy. It was a bit of the opposite. It was nice only being in a room with a few people, but the room was tiny. 4 beds, so just 2 bunk beds, and there was really only enough room for one person to get ready at a time. So I stayed in there for a bit. I then moved into a room full of pods, which at first I thought wouldn't have been great, but it was actually much better. A little more expensive than actually staying in any of the dorms. You get your own pod, which I was worried would be a little claustrophobic, but it was actually not too bad. There was lots of space, lighting, fans. It was quite nice, and the room itself had way more space in it to get ready and stuff, so it actually worked out better. But that was just for my last night at Clink, and then I had to switch hostels because they didn't have any more availability. I had only initially booked a week, extended one more day to go into a pod, but then I had to switch. And I switched to the Wombat City Hostel, and it was fantastic. I would highly recommend it to anyone coming to London for a few days or even a week. It was borderline like a hotel, a little bit more money than Clink, but in my opinion, it was worth the extra few bucks or quid. Had a nice cafe, restaurant, bar, lots going on, nicer rooms with much more space, private washrooms. It was all around a great place to stay. For sure, if you're backpacking, you know, younger, looking for that hostel environment, but even people looking to come to London that don't want to pay the exorbitant London prices for a hotel, there was lots of older, you know, more established travelers in there, lots of business travelers. It was a good mix, whether you're in a shared dorm or I'm sure that even the private rooms are significantly cheaper than staying in a hotel, but you get lots of great amenities, great kitchen, really nice. My room was a 6-bed dorm. Is really modern. You had lots of like electronic locking storage, things in a safe in your bed. Like I said, private washroom and separate shower and toilets in the dorm itself. It was really great. And then that whole time I was actually looking for a place to stay on an app called Spare Room that got recommended to me. I had looked at different Facebook groups and a few other places online trying to find a place, to live. The Facebook groups seemed a little bit sketchy. People were just putting a couple photos up with little information. So that would have meant having to ask a lot of questions and, you know, a lot of back and forth. I finally found a place on Spare Room where I was talking to a person who had a place as opposed to dealing with an agency. Shout out to Kurt. We had some back and forth. It seemed like a great spot. It's in Whitechapel. he was going away for a month and just wanted someone to, give him some money to take over his place. So that's the room I'm in right now. And it's been great so far. I'm here for 4 or 5 weeks. Like I said, it's nice to finally, settle in a place. He's a DJ, so he had a nice desk set up with a monitor, speakers, everything here, so I can do some work, apply for jobs, whatever it may be that I need to get done while I'm here. Great roommates. It's a nice place, good area. So now I feel a little bit settled in. I'm going to start looking for jobs and, or not start, but keep looking for jobs. I've had some good meetings with a few recruiters and some other people, and yeah, I'm feeling pretty good right now. The first few weeks have been pretty great. They kind of felt like a vacation more than moving here, because I was staying in a hostel, moved around a couple times, did some touristy things, like went to the Tate Modern Art Gallery, went to the Royal Academy, which is not a school, it is actually another art gallery, and yeah, did a few like kind of minor touristy things, a lot of walking around, obviously switching hostels a couple times. It really did feel like a little bit of vacation, even though I tried to keep it low key and not go crazy. Had a couple of good nights out and really just been taking time to explore the city, check out some neighborhoods. And yeah, it's been an awesome first few weeks, but now it's really time to lock in. I'm finally settled in a place, at least for a while, that I'm in a house with some roommates. It's a great room. I'm going to get into, the process of finding a place in a second, but I'm feeling good, happy with the choice, and I'm excited to continue to network and meet some people, and gone to a few networking events, both for work purposes and otherwise, and yeah, it's been a good first few weeks. I'm going to try and start doing this a little more regularly, maybe a once a week vlog, check-in kind of thing, while I also, post some shorts and stories or little other things along the way as I think of them. But I'm going to try and do a weekly vlog check-in for the next little while and see how it goes, see what you guys think, and yeah, let me know if you have any questions so far. So that's it for this vlog. I'm going to try doing this, once a week, maybe a kind of weekly vlog check-in, see how things are going, give you an update, answer any questions that may have come up. I'm going to post other videos here and there, whether they be shorts or other stuff that comes up along the way. Like I said, I've had some fun the first few weeks. Now it's time to really lock in. I'm feeling good that I'm settled here. Yeah, if you have any questions and want me to answer anything, put them in the comments. I'd be happy to do it on the next vlog check-in, and stay tuned.